Right now, 42 wildfires are ravaging 726,735 acres of our country. Wildfires not only destroy homes and challenge livelihoods, but they ruin entire ecosystems, leaving animals nowhere to escape. As fires leave lasting scars on our environment and wreak havoc on our lives, we continue building in and around forests with flammable materials. Ultimately, our current global infrastructure is fueling the growing wildfire problem. In order to mitigate and reduce intensity and frequency of forest fires, we must first understand how they start and spread. Fire ignition and burn can be explained through something called the fire triangle. For a fire to blaze, it must first have an ignition source. This can include anything from grilling or a short in a wire to a bolt of lightning striking a tree. Once the flame is ignited, it must be fueled to keep burning. Fire food includes underbrush, trees, and timber homes. Lastly, fires thrive and grow in the presence of oxygen or some other source of combustion. Flying above the Amazon fires, all you can see is death. Southern California wildfire threatens 2,000 buildings.
13,000 to evacuate. Death state faces critical fire weather.
1 billion animals feared dead in Australia wildfires. In order to reduce the spread of fires, many forests contain things called fuel breaks. These are intended to stop the fire's consumption of trees. Sadly, our world's growing population and increasing desire to find an escape have led us to begin construction of wooden structures in these fire breaks. And while they are beautiful homes with, I'm sure, surreal views, they perpetuate the destruction of homes, neighborhoods, ecosystems, and even entire towns. So what now? How do we work to solve this growing problem? Intelligent Concrete, a research and development laboratory in colorful Colorado, recently ran a series of experiments with the intent of finding accessible, realistic solutions. In a series of 42 trials, our team set up a model forest using matches as model trees. We implemented small cardboard structures as models for timber homes and small concrete structures as concrete homes. This trial illustrates the damage that building homes in fire breaks has on the growth and spread of fire. On the left side is a forest with a fire break. On the right is a forest with timber homes built in the fire break. But why stop at just trying to limit the spread? Why can't we implement a method that will stop the fire in its tracks? On the left, you can see the efficacy of using concrete structures to stop wildfires. Based on our trials, the timber homes burned 100% of the time, while the concrete homes completely stopped the fire 100% of the time. We need a change now more than ever. There are more fires than ever before, and the number keeps growing. According to NASA, over the past 6 decades, there has been a steady increase in the number of fires in the western U.S. In fact, the majority of western fires, 61%, have occurred since 2000. Those fires are also burning more acres of land. The average annual amount of acres burned has been steadily increasing since 1950. The number of megafires, fires that burn more than 100,000 acres, has increased in the past 2 decades. In fact, no documented megafire occurred before 1970. The map shown demonstrates the projected increase in the number of very large fire weeks. That is, periods where conditions will be conducive to very large fires. It shows the projection from the year 2041 to the year 2070 compared to the recent past, 1971 to 2000. The projections are based on scenarios where carbon dioxide emissions continue to increase. According to the 4th National Climate Assessment, wildfires are expected to affect human health in several industries. Wildfires are expected to further stress our nation's aging and deteriorating infrastructure. Smoke from wildfires is expected to impair outdoor recreational activities. Wildfires on rangelands are expected to disrupt the U.S.'s agriculture productivity, creating challenges to livestock health, declining crop yields and quality, and affecting sustainable food security and price stability. Increased wildfire activity is expected to decrease the ability of U.S. forests to support economic activity, recreation, and subsistence activities. Humans are now at a crossroads. Do we continue constructing wood buildings in the middle of forested lands, Or do we preserve our homes, ecosystems, and well-being by utilizing effective fireproof materials?